The Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
Legit royalty is in the building. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Spud King himself, Tony Galati. Tony, it's good to have you back.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
Good morning. Good morning, Emperor.
You're always fighting for WA
Yes.
people.
Yeah.
You're always making the groceries cheaper for us, which we know that cost of living's getting out of control.
Now, before we get into what you have done, I just want to touch on something that we saw in the news probably a month ago or whatever, when you went and visited all of those bucks on their bucks do at the boat, and they all dressed as you. Tony, I don't think people don't realise what you are and who you are in Australia.
You're an icon.
Like that is so nice of you to go there and catch up with those guys. But like, does that warm your heart to see that, or do you just think what a bunch of dickheads?
No, not at all. Actually, they're a bunch of really good kids, guys, and I went and they wanted to catch up, and I went and see them. And
So how does that? So they just call your office and say, "Is there any danger Tony could come down?" Or do they
Actually, one of the guys-
slide into your DMs?
one of the guys found my number and he gave me a call during the week.
You're giving your number out.
That's so
That
good.
was so funny.
So we had a chat, and I said, "Look, if I got time, I'll come down."
Yeah.
And
you did?
coincidentally, I did, and I came down for about half an hour and
They
seen,
would've loved
seen
it.
the guys and brought them a heap of fruit.
Did you? Well, they just
Gave them a few spuds, and they were pretty happy.
I'll stay with the punch
Happy
call.
days. Now, the reason we've got you in today is because, well, as Shaun said, you've invented something.
Yeah.
You have.
Talk to us
It's an
about what
invention.
we've got in front of us here.
We have a bag of chips that says
Spuddies.
Spuddies on them. You have invented a bag of chips for Spud Shed. It makes sense.
It does.
About time, mate.
Thank you. It's been a long time coming.
Okay.
Now, and the thing is, like, we're looking, these are big bags, they're 300 grams, recommended retail price.
$3.99 a
That
bag.
is so cheap.
When Tony handed me this, I said to him, "This is not far off the weight of a human baby, right?" Like it feels like you're carrying. You know when you're carrying a bag of chips, you go,
Yeah.
"Oh, there's bugger all chips in there."
Yeah.
This is packed full, and yet it's so cheap. Everything at the moment is all about shrinkflation for companies.
Constantly, no.
It's not about getting like you shouldn't. No more do you pick up something and you're surprised that you're getting a lot more than what you're paying for. So
Value for money.
how are you able to do that, Tony, without the price being exorbitant?
Well, the thing is, we brought this machine from over east, and we brought it across here. It's been taking a lot of work.
But the thing is, the chip making machine.
The chip making
What's
machine.
it
That's
called?
right.
What's the machine actually called? Do you know?
Just a chipper, we call it.
Oh, okay.
Just a chipper.
How do you come up with this stuff?
We grow the spuds on site, so
Yes.
on our farms, and everything's in-house. So we cut a lot of corners, and we come up with a product which is we're pretty happy. We've done a lot of taste tests.
That's a great
And,
job, by the way.
Been pretty lucky. I've got a really good team that is running the factory, and it's going quite well.
Yeah, but the price. I want to talk about the price. So basically, you've got Spud. So you've got a foot in the door there. So usually the price factor gets pushed up. What about your product means the price factor doesn't?
Well, the thing is, we'll get the volume up. We'll probably get a bigger machine as we go to. This is like a pilot machine for us to try us how it works.
And they're being made here.
Yes, they're made in our mile-up farm, 150 kilometres.
Which is where you grow
south
the
of Perth.
spuds.
Where we grow
so
the
you grow the
potatoes.
spuds, right? So there's no transport of the spuds to the factory.
We use spuds come from our management farm, from our Lansdowne farm, but that's our central.
Yeah.
So all the spuds virtually we transport them from our farm.
Yeah.
To the factory, and we process the potatoes. We're the only ones that process chips in WA.
So there are no other chips made
No
in
other chips
WA
made in
at all.
WA. We're losing a lot of manufacturing in WA, which we should bring it all back, because WA is increasing in population, and we need to control our own destiny with having our own food security for the future.
Oh,
Yeah,
no doubt.
that's
Tony, can
true.
I ask you about getting out to the farms? Because you're invested in a lot of farms out there, and you're providing the fresh fruit and veg and all this kind of stuff all over the place. How hands-on do you have to be?
I visit most of the farms at least 2-3 times a week.
What? Jeez, you can do it a few Ks then.
I do a few Ks, trust me.
Do people get worried when you rock up, or are they excited? Is it like what?
No, not really. We've got a good relationship with all our managers and all the people, and we work alongside them.
Yeah, right.
Are you blown away how big this is becoming, the Spud Shed which you started. And as Natalie said before,
yeah, you're a renegade.
You're a renegade.
You went up against the potato board.
The potato board.
Yeah.
The most powerful board in the land, by the way.
At the time.
The most powerful board in the land.
The control they had over the industry was crazy, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was absolutely crazy. We were lucky to bust that organisation. And now it's all free. Anybody can grow any potatoes they want, sell them to whoever they want. And we're like our Eastern States competitors.
Yes, it's at a level playing field.
Absolutely, yeah.
You know what? It's all
shall we
about the
open
flavour. Yeah.
Okay.
I just love. I said to Tony before. When you had this idea, you have to. It's amazing when you have to dive into something you knew nothing about before. So Tony would have first just googled chip machine.
Yeah.
And then worked out what machine he has. And now he's got
How do you come about the flavours?
a giant chip machine. All right. So
I've got the original flavour, so your classic just salted chip, which is my favourite. It's my preference. I like that they're the ridged chips. Not
got
that.
it. Yeah. For your pleasure.
Okay, I've got the salt and vinegar while you're
That
getting
is a
stuck into that
terrific
one.
chip.
Okay.
My
so that's
preferred
plain.
is the barbecue. I like the barbecue.
Okay. Sean, open up
Chicken's
chicken's
pretty good as well. Actually, they're all pretty good.
Salt and vinegar. Everyone loves the salt and vinegar after a couple of jars.
All right, get in there.
Brilliant.
All right, so I'm going to talk about. Firstly, none of you guys are doing this
right,
properly. I'm going to look
They're
at
pretty
the colour of the chip. You can see that the flavour is there, is prominent. You're not like being a cheap ass about the flavour. Let's get it in me.
And supposed to put it in your mouth, mate.
It's a barbecue flavour with a slight tang that I have not experienced before. Tony, was it your idea to add the tang? Did you look in there and go, tang it up?
No, I've got a guy that works for us, young Ben. He runs the factory and
So he knows about tang.
he knows about chips, so he's done a really
That's Ben from
excellent
the
job.
chippery. Yeah,
Yes.
I know him.
Chicken.
So it's
Well,
all about-
we're going to try chickens. No one ever really. I don't never go for chicken chips. Sean,
Oh, don't hold on.
No, they're nice. It's a special flavour, them ones.
Because they never taste like chicken.
no.
Everything's spot on.
That's better. That's the best chicken chip I've tasted. Tony,
These are not a cheap version of a chip. These are a good quality chip.
well, he bought the good
Absolutely.
chip machine.
Like these taste like the plain ones,
Yeah.
which is my preference. Taste like the plain ones that you spend a lot more money on. Like they're exactly the same, and you wouldn't know the difference.
No, they're very similar. You know,
Some might say
we've
better.
done a lot of taste tests backwards and forwards over the last 3 months, and till we come up with the formula.
Tony, these are all fantastic. It's great that you brought them in and come up with this idea of adding to the already massive list you've got at Spud Sheds. When you bring out a product like this or open another store and you have so many products and we know that we can go in there and eat for cheaper, do you go, yeah, take that, to the major super chains? Because...
No, not really. The way I look at it, we're working for WA people, and we employ a lot of people. It's just like a big unit that we all work together, and we do the best we can for Western Australia because we know what it's like. It's pretty hard out there at the moment, and we're virtually food security for the future.
Yeah, that's right. There's no supply chain issues.
No, we are the
Spreadsheet
supply
because,
chain.
Yeah, that's right. Because it's farm to shelf.
What
isn't
I
it?
like you're doing right now is you're going against the grain. You are making things like locally here, which gives people jobs and also makes the product cheaper, and that's what we all need at the moment.
Oh,
Talk about cost. What do we do about cost of living? Maybe look at some models like this that pull down prices and get manufacturing back in Australia and back in our state.
In WA, yeah. And also that means that if there's a flood or, a bushfire across the Nullarbor, that our food chain isn't interrupted.
Yeah.
The shelves aren't going bare. So it's great.
Well, absolutely. We should have learned from COVID.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, our shelves here in WA were pretty
Remember
bad.
when you couldn't get things? And I was like, wait, this is the first time really as a Western society we've experienced a situation where you went to the shops to get something and you couldn't get it. It was like when you used to go to Blockbuster Video to get the new release of a movie and you couldn't because 2 other people had rented it. What do you mean? Explain that to kids now. They go, what do you mean? No, the 2 copies were gone. But we had to wait the next night.
And most of those things you're talking about, Nathan, were staples. And you think, how's that not here?
Yeah.
Tony Galati, mate. He's
Love
done
your work, Tony.
He's done it again. He's done it
Thank you
again.
very much.
And there's more on the planning board too.
Yes, well, we're going to go with the chips. It's got Tony's dips coming up soon. It's very exciting. You got to see the dippery. It's like it's like an Olympic-sized pool.
And pretty much anything that's made from potatoes, you're going to make it, right?
Absolutely, we are.
Yeah. We love your work, Tony. Thanks so much for coming.
Thanks for having us.
Hey,
And thanks for all the chips.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
Next time you fly, it could be in first class. Choose one of 3 first-class trips around the world with your best mate and $50,000 to spend.
Noivers. First class.
Today's the day, everybody.
It is.
Somebody will win this today. That means if you're not on the list, you better hurry up.
Now, you're talking about Nova's first class of 50K. You picked a destination, you pick your mate, you spend the 50 grand.
Yeah, so we have been building up to this point.
Yes.
Ricky, Lee, Tim and Joel today are going to, they're going to be announcing who the winner is.
Right.
Yeah.
This is 2 first-class tickets to Paris, New York or London, plus that $50,000.
Which is a lot of money.
Just
I know they're saying you have to spend that while you're away.
Yeah.
You
Like
could go
that's-
really hard and still come back with a heap of money to
Yeah,
do something
absolutely.
at home. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like what, Sean? What would you like to do at home?
Oh, get a new pergola put on.
A new pergola.
Your house is practically brand new. Why do you need new pergolas?
Yeah, what have you guys done
Just
to your
come up
old
with that,
pergola?
mate.
Do you have a
Waving.
pergola?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, we had a
do.
kind of one that's on the back, yeah.
Like one of the ones
Yeah.
from Bridgerton? Like it's surrounded with ivy and stuff?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Poison
you
ivy.
wouldn't have a non-ivy pergola.
I
It's
mean,
disgusting.
otherwise,
Come on, mate.
where would the string quartet sit, Nathan?
Have you ever had a pergola?
I've got a pergola now.
You've got a pergola?
Yeah. It's like a covered area out the back. Yeah,
You're an
Is that what you're
apartment
talking
liver,
about?
though.
I think we might have a little bit of a side question for today. Find out about people's pergola ownership.
Shouty needs a pergola.
I've never lived in a place with a pergola. I've never experienced life with a pergola.
Even
Is
when you're
there-
at shared houses.
Never had a pergolaed house
What's the definition between a pergola,
and a veranda.
a back veranda, a gazebo? What's the difference?
I thought-
would say
I'm
gazebo
looking
and
at a
pergola's under the
pergola and
same.
a gazebo is the same thing. I'm
Yeah,
thinking like
me
sort of a
too.
round
I thought-
thing with a roof.
Oh no, that's a pergola. I thought was an extension, like from your house that covers your outdoor area.
So we're seeing one now. So there's various
Oh no, I've never had a pergola.
pergolas, but I would say
So it could be the round, yeah. So
the
basically,
round one will work.
it's detached from the house, like, or it can be
or attached,
yeah, or
yep.
attached, and it's like it's like a wooden structure, and it's got the slats. And no, I've never had.
I think all modern houses got pergolas.
I've had the covering off the back of a house, of course, but I see a pergola as different. You know, if you've owned a pergola,
13 24 10 is our number.
Amy won't let us talk about pergolas
No.
anymore.
Amy,
Wrap it up, she said. Okay, 10 people though are going to get the opportunity to go on the
have
list.
you ever had a
what?
pergola?
10.
Amy?
10.
Yeah, we had a pergola and a gazebo.
Oh, fancy.
Oh! First of all, you told us to wrap it up, and now you're coming in with
Wow.
your pergola and gazebo number.
Well, this is going to be the
Wow.
topic all morning now. Thanks,
Okay.
Amy.
13, 24, 10. Sean has decreed 10 people
Yeah.
going in the running because it's the last day. You've got to be in it to win it.
For sure.
Starting with caller.
11.
Okay.
I can't wait to be doing this pergola survey though.
I've just learnt mine's not a pergola because it has a roof.
Well, so
And
a pergola doesn't have
mine's got a roof
doesn't
too.
have a roof. No, it's
No,
basically
we're counting with the roof.
It's one of those things where someone builds that structure outside and they put the slats on, and you think, okay, now the roof's going on. They don't. It's like, well, what's the point of putting the
Yeah,
slats
yeah,
on?
you let wisteria grow over the top of
Wisteria.
it.
It's not like wisteria just grows
Wisteria
wildly.
Lane.
Ellie, pergola input.
Harry, she's speaking for
I
two,
want
mate.
to talk about my pergola.
You can
thank
turn
you.
your mic on over there, Ellie. Remember that?
Wow.
Oh, whoa.
I thought I had a pergola, but it's got a roof. But I want to take off the roof and grow
So
grapevines.
what have we got then?
I don't
If it's-
know.
What's it
That's
called if
just
it's got a roof?
veranda, I think.
It's not a veranda.
It's an undercroft.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Gazebo?
Weatherwise, gazebo is like a
No, gazebo's like
separate
in
round
Stars
structure.
Hollow in the middle of Gilmore
right.
Girls.
Yeah, exactly that. Harry's doing some serious research. Harry, what have you come up
Well, there's
with?
veranda versus gazebo, pergola versus arbor.
But this is my question. No, Harry, go back up. No, go to where you were. Is the question that someone put? What is the point of a pergola without a roof? That's where I'm at.
Well,
I
it's
think
shade.
No, but it's not shade.
I know, but things grow over the top of it.
But all the pergolas we've seen, the photos of, don't have things growing over the top of
Yeah,
them.
the idea of a pergola is to let the light through.
Yeah, but
and
like-
I totally agree with you, Nate. But we've come under we've lived in a life where we thought something with the roof on has been classed
But
as
you
a
know what,
pergola
though?
and or
You're saying
a
the
gazebo.
pergola is to let the light through. Then you know what's even better? Not building the pergola, more light will come through.
Touche.
It's the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast. Next time you fly, it could be in first class. Choose one of 3 first-class trips around the world with your best mate and $50,000 to spend.
Nova's first class 50K and 50K.
All right, time to put some people in the running, and they could win this afternoon.
Oh,
Make sure you
imagine
listen to
that.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel when they give it away today.
Claire, good morning.
Morning, how are you?
Claire, last day, good time to get in.
Yes.
All right, yeah.
Super excited.
Hey,
Well,
Claire.
you're in the running.
Yeah, you are. We just want to find out, have you lived with or do you have a pergola?
No, but I'm definitely getting excited listening to maybe getting one when I win the 50 grand.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, yeah.
All right. Well, you're in the running.
If
Good
I
on
won the
Claire.
50,000, I would get a gazebo. Now I know.
Where would you put it?
Now I know what a pergola is.
Where you put it?
I know, in my new mansion. But
Oh, okay,
Are you kidding?
right. Stuart's in Joondalup. Morning, Stu.
Morning, Nathan, Nat and Shaun. What's going on? How'd I get through to this?
Oh, I don't know, mate.
Stu, you've done it.
Just Stuart luck.
God, Stuart.
Give us your...
Is it because I got a patio or I've got a pergola or a balcony? Is
What
that
have you
how-
got?
Yeah.
What
What
have you
have you got?
Balcony, well, it's concrete at the top, so I don't know what you'd call it.
Yeah, okay, but have you ever lived with a pergola? Have you ever had a pergola?
Pergola, build a patio, build an arbor, gazebo, whatever you want, I can do it.
Wow.
Are you kidding me?
Stu, he's the man. He's a
I know.
tradesman.
Jeez, mate.
And he appears to know the difference between them all, which is even more impressive.
He'd have a partner. You commit to someone that can build a gazebo.
Yeah, you
You're in
definitely
the
can.
running for Nova's first class and 50k, Stu. Good luck today. Sky's in Madeley. Morning, Sky.
Good morning.
Hi,
Hi,
Sky.
Sky.
You could be getting a phone call this
Hi.
afternoon. That's very exciting. But we need to know about your pergola
Situation.
experience.
My pergola. I don't have a pergola.
Have you ever had a pergola?
No, so I would like one.
You dream of
I
having
would-
a pergola?
I would like
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
I
would
can't
like
say
one.
that. I don't want a pergola.
No.
I don't want a roofless structure.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
No, that would be good.
The reason why I go under structures is to get away from the sun. Come on.
Or the rain.
Or the...
Or also the rain.
Sean.
It's going to rain
Thank you.
tomorrow.
Thank you, guys. That was
Sky,
my
you're in the
input.
running. Mel, hello.
Hi, how you going?
Hi, Mel.
What is your feelings on pergolas?
I don't really have feelings on pergolas, but 50k would be nice for other things.
She has feelings on 50k.
That's weird, isn't it?
So weird. I don't know if we can
Okay,
give
no, we
somebody
can't put her on
50k
the
if they
list.
don't care about pergolas
Yeah.
and what they are and where they are.
Sorry,
I don't know
Mel.
if we can. I don't know. Responsibly, we can give her that. Take her out. Thank you, Mel.
Over to Sam. Sam's in Serpentine. Morning,
Jeez.
Sam.
Jeez.
How we going?
Oh,
Good.
Sam.
Sam, have you got a pergola?
I've got an al fresco, so
Okay, so talk to us
Well-
about what you think the difference is.
Pull up a chair.
What
mate.
happens?
the al fresco's outdoor area under the main roof of your house.
Okay, I think that's where we're all going. So I've got an al fresco, but I've also got what I thought was a pergola coming off that for the extra shade
See,
that
I've got
you're not supposed to
provide.
have.
I've got that, except that it's not coming off the main structure. It's kind of attached to, like an afterthought.
Do you reckon this is why the building industry is going through some troubles at the moment? Because we're confused.
Nobody knows what they're asking for.
Well, why am I going to build a house if I don't know what a pergola is?
I love the al fresco you put in there, Sam.
Yes.
Good on you, mate.
Yeah, beautiful.
Thank you.
All right, good work. Abby, hello.
Hello.
Hi,
Hey,
Abby.
Abs.
All right, you know the question, Abby. Have you had one? Do you have one?
A pergola?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. See? Clearly.
Straight to it.
Yeah. And do you enjoy it? Is it worth it?
We do. We had our grapevine growing up on it. So
See, that's nice. That's atmosphere.
That's someone that knows the rules of what a pergola is
That's
and does to your life
Yes.
and then goes for it.
So
First
is
one
it
we come
nice
across.
nice and shady underneath in summer? Is that the way it works?
Not quite yet, but it's going to be.
Okay, lovely.
There you
Lovely.
go. Thanks,
That's
Abby.
how it's done.
Thanks.
Andy's in Quinns Rock. G'day, Andy.
How you going?
I'll get
Let's
Andy.
get straight to it, Andy?
Yeah. Have you had one? Do you have one?
I have a pergola.
You do?
Mate.
Okay, talk to us about life with the pergola. What do you do with it?
And pergola's at the end of the garden.
Oh, so
At
it's
the end of the
not
garden.
attached to the house. It's a separate structure down at the bottom of the yard.
Yes.
What have you got growing on it, Andy?
Nothing. It's around the pool.
Around the pool. It's
Okay.
almost a
Providing no
it's
shade at all.
almost a cabana then, isn't
I
it?
don't get about it.
Exactly.
I'm opening the ball so people can get out there and lie in the sun
I
under
guess
that
it
structure.
looks
It's
and,
insane.
and get a
I
stripy
know, it gives
tan.
I know, but no, I don't see
Yeah.
the point.
Yeah.
I don't see the point of it. If I wiped off the face of the earth, no one would care or be affected.
Oh, the people that build pergolas would be. Would be out of work.
Thanks, Andy.
Kayla, hello.
Hey, how you going?
Hey, good.
Kayla.
Well, firstly, you're in with the shop for Nova's first class of 50k, being won this afternoon. All right.
Brilliant.
Fantastic.
Have you ever had a pergola?
No, just a patio.
Just a
Yeah,
patio.
so patio area outside with no roof.
That's correct.
Yeah.
There you go. No, I'm
But
fine
then
with
you're
that.
so exposed to the elements.
But you're as exposed as you would be under a pergola.
No,
so.
it gets like vague stripes though, Nathan.
It is confusing, man. I totally agree. Aaron's in Sinagra.
Hi, Aaron.
Hey, Aaron.
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 Yeah.
Oh, there you go. You done it.
Yeah, you're in the running for Nova's first class for 50K. You
You're on
might
there.
take it out
Done.
to Savo. Do you have any feelings about pergolas?
Call me fancy, but I'm more of a shed type of bloke, because I'd rather sit in the shed than...
I don't think that would be calling you fancy.
Call me fancy, but I'm a sit in a shed kind of guy.
Well, it's got a roof, I guess. That's the fanciness of it.
Well, he obviously doesn't need the money or the trip.
Is it a man cave?
Sitting in his shed.
Aaron, is it a man cave or is it just a shed? You know, the old silver shed that the oldies would have.
Yeah, old silver shed, dusty tabletop, couple beers in the fridge.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's all you need, isn't it?
That's it.
All right.
Call him fancy.
Yeah. And you have a partner that you get away from in there, or does she come into the shed?
Nah, I'm single, so it's my own free kingdom in there.
Yeah.
He gets away from himself, no.
Gets away from
He does.
You won't catch me here.
No,
I'm going to have a
that's
beer.
When I get a missus, she's
Aaron,
not going to be allowed in here.
You're in the running for Nova's first class at 50K. And our 10th caller, Andy from Caramar. Morning, Andy.
Morning, guys.
Oh, Andy. 10th caller on the last day. The planets could be aligned for you to take this out.
Congratulations.
Let's get to the business.
Pergolas, yes, no?
Yes, I've got a nice pergola by the pool.
A nice
does your pergola by the pool, does it have anything growing up on it, or is it just a wooden structure without a roof?
It's a wooden structure without a roof, but it's got some real nice white curtains around it, so it's quite, tropical, let's say.
Instagram.
Okay, yeah. That's practically a cabana.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, we are creeping into a cabana.
Oh, no.
Jeez, mate, we weren't prepared for that.
Yeah, but
that sorts out the next hour of the show.
Also, you and your fancy pool. Nice work. Andy's doing well for himself.
Oh, good luck.
It's the Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
So, something happened over the weekend that was...
Was this the regular weekend or the super long weekend that you took?
This was a super long weekend. I was just amazed at the reaction that I got. So I was cleaning out some of my cupboards over the weekend, and there was a stage there where we were being given a lot of smart speakers.
Yeah, we were.
Like literally, I think I had 5 at one
there was
point.
the big ones and the little dot ones. We had so many, yeah.
So anyway, and I found this pile of smart speakers, and I was like, God. And there was one of these the Amazon Echo Plus ones, which is of course Alexa.
Hey Siri, I am way better than you and you are dumb.
Yeah.
Oh, throw down
She's
already.
got attitude, Alexa.
I know one thing. Brian Morris loves something for free.
That's true, but also he loves it if it's still in the box and then just puts it in the shed, Nathan.
I know, but I knew that this would be something that he would be all about. So I rang him and said, Dad, I found an Echo Plus smart speaker, and do you want it? And Dad was like, yes.
Absolutely. Good on you, Brian.
He was enraged coming in here, Nova, just seeing all the renovations, knowing what he could have had that was thrown out and skipped, and he was
in
enraged.
the time between when you offered this to him and then drove over and delivered it to him, did he Google how much it was worth?
Yeah, of course he did. So he knew all the price points and all that, and where to get them as well. So anyway, so then by the time I got there as well, he'd had a couple of beers, and then I walked in and I said, let's open it up and let's get this started. He goes, what, you're doing it now? And I said, yes. And he was not mentally prepared for that to happen.
Okay.
Was it after lunch?
It was
that's it before lunch.
Oh, my. Lucky he wasn't on the road now.
So it started off with him, like, when I opened it up from the box, excitement went to, what is that thing and why is it trying to kill me? That's the way he was looking at this smart speaker. I started asking for his details. He didn't want to give it.
So he didn't want to provide
her any of her.
So
Alexa.
his age or what did he want to know? His age, his name,
even.
Yeah.
He didn't want any of it.
He didn't want any of it.
Yeah, he didn't want to know.
So he created a fake identity for.
Well, the thing is, he said to me, I don't want her knowing my business.
Has he met his telephone?
I said to him, Dad, I said, everything that you think is going to happen with that smart speaker is happening already with your phone that you have with you all the time, with that TV over there.
Yeah.
I said, everything is being heard. And believe me, Alexa isn't interested.
No.
With what happens in this house.
Oh yeah, nobody's interested in what Brian's got to say.
Yeah. So he keeps calling her Alexia as well.
Alexia,
like fruity Alexia.
But then he started bringing out these examples of stories that he's heard that because I put it by a table by the window. He goes, no, you can't put it there. You can't put it near a window. And I said, why? Because robbers come by. Robbers come over and they speak to Alexa outside of the window and then tell her to open up the house.
Oh, but does he understand that?
I said, Dad, Yeah, but you need those locks and stuff to be smart wired. That
Your house
speaker
is
isn't
not fully
connected to
automated.
anything. They can say open the door as much as they want. Unless she grows arms and legs and walks over and opens the door, that speaker isn't opening your door. It can't happen. And anyway, I'm explaining this all of this to him, and I'm just going like, Dad, just like chill out. I said, it's great. What we can do is get like a light bulb for the lamp, because Mum went arse up, right? Mum went arse up one night. She didn't put the light on when she was walking out of the lounge room because she fell asleep on the couch, right?
Yep. Yes.
So I said, when that happens, Mum can be like, Alexa, please turn on the lamp light.
Yeah.
She can turn it on when she's left the room and gotten rid of all the obstacles away safely. Then she can say, Alexa, turn off the light. I said, stuff like that's really. And then he was like, no. And he was worried about what she could do with that light bulb. She could get that light bulb. In Dad's mind, that light bulb, access to that light bulb can get his bank account details.
It's the key. It's the key to his bank accounts.
You are done.
It is so insane. So now,
got a lot to say, hasn't she?
I said to him the next day, I said, so have you been using Alexa? Have you gotten to use it much? And he goes, no. When we're not asking her a question, we turn it off. Because I don't want her listening in.
Trust it. Can you imagine if Alexa was an actual person? She'd be begging to be turned off, wouldn't she?
She would hit me over the head with a frying pan like they do on the cartoons. Okay, so I want to talk to people, and if you've got one in your life, and if it's you, I'd love to hear from you as well. People that don't trust stuff.
Yeah.
What don't you trust? Like, and I would like to know if it is an age thing, if it's my parents.
Yeah. If it's a boomer thing, or if there are other generations that are just very sus about banking institutions, for example.
That's an amazing... I was going to bring that up, because there's a lot of oldies who go, I don't trust the banks. If I'm going to trust anything at the bank, because once you give the money there, it's there, right?
Yes, that's right.
And if it gets lost somewhere, they have to give it back to you.
Yeah, exactly.
They hide stuff under...
No. If you get it put into a bank, if you get your bank details wrong in someone's bank, and then you put it in someone else's bank, they will try to get that money off them.
No, but he's saying putting it in your own account.
Your own account.
Yes.
Your own account.
Yeah.
Your own account.
Who doesn't trust stuff? What don't you trust? Or is someone in your life there's something that they don't trust and they won't even go near it? Because it is insane these days.
Erin's in Mundjog. Hello.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
Hey, Erin. Good.
Is there someone in your life who has trust issues with something?
Yeah, it's my mum. She is one of those mums that doesn't trust Facebook. She thinks Facebook is listening to her all the time, similar to the Alexa thing.
Yes.
But I don't know how... Yeah, anyway, she just thinks... She doesn't like having conversations about products, like brands or anything around Facebook, because she thinks Facebook listens, and then she thinks that they put up targeted ads towards her. And
okay.
Well, by the way, because everybody else does.
Facebook listening. It's the phone.
But this is not the thing. I think our parents, that generation, need to put a face with something. And that's why Dad kept on speaking to Alexa directly, like he knew he hated her.
Yeah.
So your mum has personified Facebook as the thing that is spying on her, whereas she's probably just quietly Googling this stuff, but she doesn't realise that's giving the algorithms as well.
Yeah, that's right.
Interesting.
Explain that to her, but she has tried to do experiments in front of us where she has her phone sitting on the table and she'll just say random things, and then she'll open Facebook to keep her friends.
Yes, but it's not Facebook that's the problem. It's the phone. Yeah. That's so good.
No, the only thing that's doing it is Facebook. She's decided you cannot trust Facebook.
I love that.
That is
Thanks,
so
Erin. Monique's in Wellard. Hi, Monique. Hang on, we'll get Monique up. What are you doing, Harry?
One sec. Hi, Monique.
Hi, good morning.
Hi, Monique. Okay, who's got the trust issues, Monique?
So it's my grandmother. So she does not trust the GPS.
Oh. I mean, that might be warranted.
To give directions, Monique.
So what's her problem with it?
So, for starters, she thinks that, one, it's made to use the longer route, and she'll use a lot of fuel. And I also think that she's got a bit of paranoia around where it could take her.
Yes.
And she doesn't like the voice when it says 10 left, 10 right. So what she does is she will look at a very, very old map for those places that she recalls.
Yes.
And then she would rather then go online and find a fairer new map. And she says memory is the best. My memory is bad.
My memory's
And
the
she
best. And I'm gonna say
she
fuel.
learns the route before she takes off somewhere.
I've got to say, like, she's taken
a lot of effort.
That is a conspiracy
I
to
love
the
her.
next level because she's saying they're in with big fuel.
Oh, yes.
So the GPS is sending her on the long way round so that she uses more fuel, so she's got to buy more fuel.
Yeah, and
That's next level.
also, she's like she doesn't trust where it's taking her.
That's
she doesn't
right.
know what is its motives.
Yeah,
Is its motives getting me safely, or is it going to drive me into a pine forest
massive
and bury
trap.
me?
Monique, that's a ripper.
That is
I
so
love
funny.
that. Thanks, Monique. Alicia's in Banksia Grove. Hello.
Hi.
Hey, Alicia.
Who's got the
Alicia.
trust issues, Alicia?
It's my dad. So my dad is only 52. He still has one of those old Nokias because he does not trust any smartphones. He has no social media.
Yes.
But my mum does. And they're basically the same age. They're a year apart.
Okay, so basically, if like my dad thinks Alexa is learning his business, so if my mum had Alexa and dad didn't, then he'd be learning the business anyway.
Yes.
So your mum's got to find they're learning stuff about your dad as well.
But also your mum's the same age and she's embraced the technology and your dad's like, no, I'm going to use this brick for the rest of my life.
Pretty much.
But this is the reason.
I don't disagree with him because it knows everything about us.
Can I say, my dad, this is, I think, the first year Dad has bought something on the internet because he was frightened of, because they all want
the transactions.
Yeah.
Right.
And he thinks scam that they're targeting him.
Personally, they're going to get all his money.
Pile of money.
I was going to say, he would be an easy target.
Dad's pile of shrapnel.
Nathan, Nat and Sean is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.